So there's one thing that really pisses me off in the world of Pokemon fans, and that is the group of people that have been dubbed Genwunners. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's perfectly okay to have your own opinion, and if you want to think that Generation 1 is the best, that's perfectly okay, alright? But it's the fact that you think only Generation 1 is good, and then every other generation of Pokemon afterwards is complete crap, okay? It's just, have you played the other games? Have you actually given them a chance, or are you just like blinded by nostalgia? But the thing that probably gets to me the most is when they say Generation 1 is the best Pokemon designs, and everything after it is completely crap and boring and bland and generic, and that Game Freak has run out of ideas. But if you like take out all 717 or 18 Pokemon, I believe, and just look at them like all at once, Generation 1 probably has the most bland Pokemon of the entire group. Now yes, Genwunners like to cite examples like Vanilluxe and Garbodor for like Pokemon running out of ideas, but every generation has their bad eggs, okay? I personally believe Generation 1 happens to be the worst, and for those of you who seem to think Generation 1 is the best Pokemon ever and that it's the most unique and brilliant thing that Game Freak has ever done, well, I have created a list, and you can tell it's an official list because it says right there, totally official. So Genwunners, you see Pokemon like Iselgor, which is a mighty night bug, or you see Pokemon like Yveltal, who is a bird, giant ass like dark bird, bringing destruction to the world, or Flygon, who's, well, I mean, come on, Flygon's just badass. And then you have example number 1, bird. Example number 2, fish. Snake. Rat. Boner. Turtle. Bee. Bat. A rock. A magnet. Yeah. Think you could yell at us for ice cream Pokemon? You have a magnet. A talking magnet. With an eye. Just one eye. Where'd the other one go? A Cyclops magnet. Seriously? A crab. More fish. An evil devil spawn. America. A fart. Breakfast. A cat. Marijuana. A generic fire-breathing dragon. Yeah, I just went after your baby. Shots fired. A woman on her period. More magnets. I'll just leave this one up to your imagination. Nicki Minaj. A dog. And probably worst of all, God. Okay, so let's just take a moment, step back and admit this. Every generation has bad designed Pokemon, but I love almost all of those Pokemon that I just went over, okay? Just because they're kind of boring and basic doesn't mean they're bad. And the fact that one day I want to get in a debate with someone, a Genwunner, if they actually like to call themselves that, and just have like a logical debate where they're not blinded by nostalgia and being completely hypocritical to discover why they believe Generation 1 Red and Blue is better than any other Pokemon game that's ever been released, why it's superior in every single way, just because it was the first, when it had so many flaws like freaking the special stats. Don't even get me started on that. Or the psychic type, or all the bugs and glitches in those games, okay? The Pokemon games have advanced, and yes, there are bad games later. I'm a Generation 3 baby. That doesn't mean I think Generation 3 is the best. I personally love all of the generations because it's a unique experience every time you play through a Pokemon game. It's just fun, and when you just limit yourself to Red and Blue, you're missing out on so much of our amazing world, and I just don't understand why you would do that to yourself. And yes, there are some things in later generations I could see why you may not care about, like when you discovered EV training, or IVs, or competitive battling, or breeding, or shinies, or all this stuff. Well, guess what? You don't have to use that! I don't EV train when I play through Pokemon. I don't give a crap about IVs. The only time I ever breed is for shinies, and the only shiny I want is a shiny Caterpie because he's my baby, okay? Just play through the game like you play through Red and Blue. Experience with these new Pokemon what you've experienced with them, and stop being so freaking close-minded and staring at a mirror just thinking Red and Blue forever. What are you doing? Hey! Bad cats by the name of Genwunners. Now, are you kidding me? What the fuck?